Hi, everyone. Welcome to the graduation ceremony for Chaparral's class of 2023. A big thank you to the award-winning Chaparral Concert Band for starting off the ceremony with their wonderful performance of Pomp and Circumstance. Yeah. They almost had me wishing that this was a recital rather than our graduation, but we do have important matters to attend to. So with that, I'd like to ask you all to please rise for the national anthem, performed by Chaparral's own a cappella group, the ever-talented Gold Dust Avenue.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, the land of the free, and the home of the brave?
A special thank you to GDA for that beautiful performance. As many, but probably not all of you know, I have had the honor of serving as your student body president this year. President being a relative term, considering there was no democratic election process, so some may consider me more of a tyrant. But throughout high school, throughout all the challenges that we face, there's been a short poem that has been one of the biggest influences for me. What is good in life? What's it all about? Well, to Walt Whitman, in O Me, O Life, the answer lies in the fact that you are here, that life exists and identity, that the powerful play goes on, and that you may contribute a verse. I hope that all students of Chaparral recognize their own worth and the value in contributing to the lives of all the people around them. I encourage all of you to tell someone, even if you don't know them very well, of the impact that they have had on your life. All of you have immense worth, and despite the setbacks that we have experienced throughout our years of high school, it has been wonderful to see how many of us are involved in some activity or another and make contributions to our community, even if they seem small. I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors, and I am so proud of all of you. I hope you all achieve great success, but hey, if not, Renee has definitely got that one covered for us. Now, I'd like to turn the mic over to Morgan Cohen, our senior class president and one of the first friends I ever made. She is an incredibly lively and fun person with the laugh to prove it, and I think that we are all very lucky to have her lead this ceremony today. So without further ado, please give her a warm welcome to the stage.
You guys can sit down. Thank you, Daniela. You know, Daniela and I have been friends since kindergarten, so to be standing beside her today is such a memorable moment and representation of our deep-rooted friendship. I am more than honored to be leading this ceremony tonight and having the opportunity to speak in front of the most hardworking and uplifting individuals I have ever met. To say I'm not nervous for my speech would be a lie, but hopefully your takeaways from it will be much more memorable than my attempt to sing a song. Yes, a song. Apparently, it's tradition for the senior class president to sing, which I clearly wasn't aware of before I ran for this position. I should have known there was a catch. Mind you, I'm not a singer. From freshman orientation to sophomore year, sponsored by Zoom, to the upperclassman feeling of junior year, it has all led up to this moment. If high school taught me one thing, it is that tomorrow is not promised, so we must live in the present and experience every moment to the fullest. I hope you can look back on your years as a Firebird and have no regrets. Carry these memories with you forever and follow your own path. The class of 2023 has overcome many obstacles and learned how to adapt in difficult situations. We have all conquered adversity in our own ways with the help of support and guidance from others. I wanted to share with you a piece of advice from someone who is no longer with us that has strongly inspired and enlightened my personal growth. Lauren Cattell once said, "Embrace your mistakes and your accomplishments, no matter how big or small, and realize that they are all part of the learning experience of life." Our success is measured by our influence on others, just as much as our accomplishments. We will make many mistakes on our journey, but it is with those mistakes we mature, grow, build character, and obtain vital experience. Never should the fear of failure prevent us from taking risks and exploring the unknown. I want to thank our wonderful teachers and staff at Chaparral for helping shape us into the strong, beautiful, and capable people we have become. I want to thank the parents, siblings, and other family members here for supporting us these past 17 or 18 years and celebrating this new chapter of our lives that we are about to begin. Lastly, I want you to look around at your classmates and friends and admire how they also contributed to your accomplishments. This is the last time we will all be sitting together, so appreciate this sense of nostalgia that we will never be able to return to this moment. Congratulations to us, class of 2023, on finally making it to the end. We did it. As always, C's up, Chaptown. I'm not done. I still have a song to perform. Drake couldn't be here, so. We're so excited to leave this place overflowed on confidence, started not to care too much and stop fearing the consequence. Applaud to our accomplishments because we're about to graduate. Waited way too long, I'm floating in and out of consciousness and they say Shaps all that. I'd agree with that. I just take my time with all of this, I still believe in that. Then along came ChatGPT, oh I needed that. I'm just kidding, Mr. Hammond, Firebirds don't cheat. I know I exaggerated things, but time flew by way too fast. Throw my birdcage shirt on cause I'm just mobbing like that. Don't park in someone's spot, you avoid problems like that. We're going off to college, everybody leaving like that. No, don't do it. Please don't do it. We're counting down our days before we all part ways. Class of 23, they won't forget, I guarantee. These my classmates, I ain't even gotta say it. That's just something they know. They know, they know, they know. We're out, we're out, we're out. C's up, C's up, C's up. Yeah, we did it, yeah. If you like that, I'll consider trying out for The Voice. But our next speaker is someone who I'm so lucky to have grown up with ever since Miss Kennedy's kindergarten class. I would like to give a warm welcome to my longtime friend, Nico Schmidt.
Thank you, Morgan. It was an honor growing alongside you as well. When I reached the end of 5th grade, my teacher gave each student in our class a packet to commemorate our last year of elementary school. When I received mine, I started to flip through each page, proud of the memories I had made during my first 6 years at school. But just as I began to feel this sense of accomplishment, the words "High School Class of 2023" at the top of one of the pages cut through my self-pride like a knife. To that younger me, the year 2023 was a distant century, a time where I'd probably be growing gray hairs or checking myself into a nursing home. Now, I stand in front of you excited that that once seemingly distant time for the graduating class of 2023 has arrived today. As we commemorate our graduation, I think it would be a shame if we did not recognize the faithful band of supporters that has gathered here today, demonstrating their unwavering support for our accomplishments. Take notice of the friends and family that have filled the stands behind us. They, along with our teachers, counselors, administrators, school faculty, have created the environment necessary to make one of the strongest classes Chaparral has ever seen. In a few minutes, we will be individually called to cross this stage to receive our well-earned high school diplomas. Personally, I find the beauty of this certificate to be in its double use. On the surface, it honors the successful completion of a Chaparral education. The more rewarding purpose, however, lies in its ability to open up opportunities for our futures. We've already put in the work to obtain the certificate, but I think we're going to have to keep up our efforts to take full advantage of the opportunities it provides us. One of the most influential speakers of our time, Boss Baby, advised that the only thing that differs between try and triumph is just a little bit of umph. So, in that spirit, as we are dressed in red gowns, ready to throw our graduation caps up in celebration, the last piece of advice I would leave to my class is this: do not stop trying in the never-ending struggle for self-improvement. In doing so, we can become tomorrow's ambassadors, healthcare workers, instructors, contractors, lawyers, and so much more. So, let's put this education to use and be known as the class of accomplishment, the class of resilience, the class of perseverance, and most importantly, the class that makes its triumphal entry into the world today. Congratulations, class of 2023, we did it.
Thank you, Nico. And now, I would like to introduce someone everyone knows and can only say good things about. His zest for life is hard to miss and has inspired me to become more spirited about life. It is my honor to introduce our NHS president, Eli Binder.
Most jokes start with a guy walking into a bar, but I guess this time the joke walked up to a podium. Anyways, joking aside, I'm here, you're all here, and we've got a few more than 2 people, so let's tango. After all the world is a dance floor, and high school has most certainly taught me some funky moves. For instance, I learned that not all dances should be done alone. We humans are social creatures who, besides food, water, television, require each other as a necessity. You can pat yourself on the back all you want, but you'll find it rather difficult to shake your own hand. We need each other. The world we live in can be a hermit heaven if we so allow it, yet it can also show us how connected we as a people can be. Us theater kids know about that ever since our play Romeo and Himself did not sell too well. Anyways, well, it's just so easy nowadays to hide behind the door of assumption and look through the narrow peephole it provides us with. But behind that door, the most vile of rumors are born, and the pressure from your presumption pounds and pounds until you just open it up. That is, you open up. Grab your passport and leave the comfort zone. Additionally, high school has also taught me a second dance. However, when I tried this one out on the dance floor, I slipped and twisted my ankle, so I guess I did the twist in some regard. But as I was getting back up, I realized the whole point of the dance was to mess it up in the first place. You are all in this educational laboratory with me, and no matter the outcome of the experiment, it is a success. Just look at your hats. Those corners signify that you are not yet well-rounded people, and that is completely all right. Rome wasn't built in a day, nor was it built in 4 years. In fact, it was never finished. Similarly, you can grab your diploma and wave it like a white flag of surrender, but what this place, Chaparral High School, is truly about will never cease, kind of like my speech. Life has no retakes, so you might as well learn as you take it. And now I know the more curious among you are asking, where has all the time gone? And please do not check the lost and found. Simply put, the time is gone. But it's not gone, It's just gone into you. You didn't waste your time with your Firebird friends, no. Instead, you forged friendships with a lifelong warranty. And partying's fun, sure, especially with me. But that job you got at Dutch Bros taught you the value of labor and how to bear with customers. The point is, between all the troubles and triumphs you'll experience in life, there exists no such thing as wasted time. But you can spend it wisely. And so I'd say I'm a bit of a wise guy, having spent it with all of you.
What I tell you, what a great guy. All right. Now, the final speaker is one of Chaparral's wisest and most creative students I have recently had the pleasure of meeting during the preparation of this graduation ceremony. Please welcome Isabella Reese with the last of the student speeches.
Carl Sagan, one of my favorite astronomers and scientists of all time, once said, "Somewhere, something incredible is waiting to be known." Throughout an infinitely expanding universe with countless stars and nebulae and galaxies, knowledge and opportunity is boundless. However, in order to move forward and make these discoveries, we must leave the only place we've ever known. Our friends, our families, our homes, our communities, everything that's been familiar. And as we all progress to the next chapters of our lives, I want you to think about what's next. Where are you now? And where do you want to be? As we go beyond what's comfortable, we'll learn, we'll discover, we'll experience endless possibilities. And as we leave these young years of high school, we also leave that safe bubble of home. And although this bigger world may seem daunting and unknown, we can't help but be intrigued by how we can make it a better place. All my life, I've wanted to know everything about outer space, not only for what I've learned, but rather for what I haven't learned. The idea that there's something out there we can't even comprehend yet is exciting. When we leave tonight and we begin to make our way through this much bigger world, we should all be looking for something to discover, no matter the scale. Connect with people you wouldn't typically approach. Experience new adventures. Take risks. Make yourselves vulnerable. We need to be uncomfortable to be more than who we are today. The greatest scientists, writers, engineers, musicians, leaders, all needed to take a risk to do something amazing. And we may not all become the next Isaac Newton or Johannes Kepler, but each one of us has something unique that we can bring to make our mark on this world. I mean, think about that. Any one of us can be anything we want to be. And right now, a lot of us consider high school to be our magnum opus, our first taste at what being an adult is like. Our first loves, heartbreaks, closest friendships happened here. If all of that has happened in 4 years, just imagine what lies ahead for the next chapters of our lives and beyond. Who we are today will not be who we are tomorrow. So, class of 2023, never stop learning. Never stop experiencing life and change to the fullest. Take a plunge into the unfamiliar and discover something incredible that is just waiting to be known.
It is my honor to introduce the senior song, performed by Chaparral's Advanced Vocal Ensemble, who will be singing Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road by Elton John.
When are you gonna come down? When are you going to land? I should have stayed on the phone, should have listened to my old man. You know you can't hold me forever. I didn't sign up with you. how. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plow. Back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the horny back toad. Oh, I finally decided my future lies beyond the yellow brick road. What do you think you'll do then? I bet they'll shoot down the plane. It'll take you a couple of violent times to set you on your feet again. So maybe you'll get a replacement. This penny like me to be found. Mom who ain't got a penny, stepping for tidbits like you on the ground. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plow. Back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the horny back toad. Oh, I finally decided my future lies beyond the yellow brick road. Oh, I finally decided my future lies beyond the yellow brick road.
Wow, I thought my singing was great, but that was amazing. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce the teacher who has helped make this ceremony possible. Please welcome our senior class sponsor, Mrs. McCall.
Good evening, parents, faculty, and most of all, graduates of 2023. At this time, I would like to recognize our most outstanding senior honorees. These individuals were voted on by each department or by a committee. Will those being honored please stand when your name is called and remain standing? I ask that you please hold your applause until all students have been recognized. Advanced Technologies, Adam Frazier. Adam becomes a Sun Devil attending Arizona State University this fall. He will pursue a degree in information technology. Business, Nate Leahy will also become a Sun Devil attending ASU Barrett the Honors College. He will major in business at the W.P. Carey School of Business. Culinary, Veronica Samala heads south to the University of Arizona to pursue a degree in pharmaceutical science. Engineering, Alexander Wallace. Alex will attend Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Prescott. He will major in aerospace engineering, aeronautics. He will minor in mechanical propulsion. The English department has selected Catherine Schwartz. Catherine will proudly wear maroon and gold while pursuing a degree in theater, design, and production at Arizona State University, Barrett the Honors College. Fearless Firebird. Chaparral's Fearless Firebird honoree is Kennedy Hankerson. Kennedy will pursue a career in early childhood education at Scottsdale Community College. Firebird Strong. Chaparral's Firebird Strong honoree is Kaysen Peterson. Kaysen will major in astronomy and minor in physics at Scottsdale Community College. Mathematics. Caitlin Boffman will proudly wear UCLA blue and UCLA gold as she pursues a major in applied mathematics. Performing Arts. The Performing Arts Department has several recipients. Band. Marco Montemore proudly becomes an Oregon Duck as he heads to the University of Oregon Clark Honors College to major in data and environmental science. Choir. Katrina Chin will continue her studies as a Sun Devil as she pursues her studies in biomedical sciences, pre-med at Arizona State University. Orchestra, Maddox Leanhart Perry. Maddox heads north, proudly becoming a lumberjack, to major in psychology at Northern Arizona University. Theater, Gavin Hargis will bear down as he heads to the University of Arizona W.A. Franke Honors College to study digital media marketing. Tech Theater, Sage Fletcher. Sage is also heading to Tucson. She will major in astronomy and physics and minor in photography at the University of Arizona W.A. Franke Honors College. The Science Department's honoree is Renee Hsu. Renee is headed to Pasadena to attend the California Institute of Technology. She will double major in computer science and engineering. Social Studies. Alexander Evans will become a Longhorn as he heads off to the University of Texas at Austin to pursue a major in mechanical engineering. Visual Arts. Caitlin Boffman becomes a Bruin as she heads off to UCLA to major in applied mathematics. Visual Arts 3D Sculpture. Faith Seacrest. Faith will proudly bear down as she becomes a Wildcat at the University of Arizona, majoring in biology. Visual Arts Photography. Mackenzie Mayer is also headed to the University of Arizona. Mackenzie is currently undecided on a major, but will pursue her studies in the College of Fine Arts. World Language, Spanish. Nicholas Schmidt, Nico, is headed east to Rhode Island, where he will study political science at Brown University. French. Chloe Kistner will study neuroscience at Johns Hopkins University. Mandarin. Laura Zhang, will attend Arizona State University, Barrett the Honors College, to major in computer science and minor in biology. Japanese. Jesse Barroso is also headed to Arizona State University. Jesse will major in business. Outstanding senior athletes. Anthony Mung. In the fall, Anthony will join the track and field team at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. He will pursue a degree in biomedical engineering. Quinn Wilson. Quinn is Ivy League bound when she packs her glove and bat to play softball and study biology at Dartmouth College. Charos Outstanding Seniors. Kyle Orth will proudly don purple and gold as he heads to the University of Washington to study aerospace engineering. Jessica Yang is headed to St. Louis to study sociology and pre-law at Washington University. Outstanding Seniors Most Respectful. Alex Hankins. Alex will certainly make waves as he heads to the University of Washington to major in oceanography. Anna Isabella Jagomir becomes an owl this fall. She will major in the biological sciences and minor in Spanish at Rice University. Outstanding Seniors Excellence Awards. Andre Rastrelli joins the University of North Carolina Tar Heels, where he will major in computer science. Renee Hsu is headed to sunny Pasadena to attend the California Institute of Technology. She will double major in computer science and engineering. Whew. Please join me in congratulating this year's 2023 Outstanding Senior Honorees.
Congrats, guys. And to wrap this up, just like we did to his office, it is my pleasure to welcome Chaparral's principal, Mr. Pantier.
Oh boy. That's right, in case you missed it, part of the senior prank was to wrap literally my entire office with wrapping paper, including the desk and each individual object on the desk and each individual object on my walls. Had a very large pile of paper in the corner for about a week there. So welcome again, friends and family, to this year's graduation. I'm Mr. Pantier. I'm the very proud principal of Chaparral High School, and I just have to say that you guys look great on the field. This is the first year in a very long time that our graduates have worn scarlet and gold, which are the school colors. So you look fantastic, and you probably haven't seen a graduation before, but it was all black, and we look like Saguaro, so we're back to Shap, and it's awesome. Now we can also tell the difference between the students and the teachers. First, I want to acknowledge two special guests who are with us on stage. First of all, we have Dr. Melissa Sakos. She is the Assistant Superintendent over Secondary Education. And we also have Dr. Libby Hart-Wells, who is one of our 5 governing board members. Thank you very much for being here tonight. Both of them are huge supporters of public education, and I'm honored that they're here. Also from our feeder schools, we have several principals. We have Miss Veronica Leeper from Sequoia. We have Mr. Walt Chandler from Cherokee. We have Mr. Joe Olney from Cocopah. And we have Mr. Tim Eierman from Copper Ridge. Thank you also for being here. I also want to recognize Ms. Jen McCall for being the senior class advisor. She and a few students help organize the senior breakfast and the graduation. They do a great job, and we couldn't pull these events off without them, so thank you very much, Ms. McCall. We've got 2 retirees I want to recognize. First of all, Mrs. Erica Mills, who's up on stage with us. Give us a wave. She is retiring after 25 years of teaching science, the last 6 of which have been here at Chaparral. And then also Dr. Deb Hauser, who has been in education for 26 years and been our school psychologist since I started here about 6 years ago. We wish them the very best as they transition to a new phase of life, and we thank them for their years of service. Thank you. On a side note, last year we had 8 retirees, so that tells you how much better this senior class is than last year's. Honestly, this is the best senior class in my recent memory, especially during the last 2 weeks or so. I've heard several comments from staff about how kind and respectful that you guys have been. Like anyone else, we don't always make the right choices, but when you guys do mess it up, you own it, and you do the right thing when you're asked, and we really appreciate that. I read somewhere that speeches usually go over better when there's some humor. My humor is extremely dry, so I looked up jokes on the internet. Don't worry, Dr. Sakos, they're rated G. So first one, why did the music teacher need a ladder? To reach the high notes. Yeah, okay. There's only 3, I promise. Why did the history book get bad grades? Because it kept bringing up the past. Yeah. And then last but not least, why did the teacher wear sunglasses to school? Because her students were so bright. Come to think of it, did any of your teachers wear sunglasses this year? Don't worry, that's just a joke. So I've got 2 jobs, and I'm going to try to do them more quickly than Mr. Dreifert did. I think you guys were here for at least half an hour last time, so we're going to definitely beat that. But first of all, I need to tell everyone in the stands what you guys already know, how awesome the class is, and then second of all, try to give a few words of wisdom, and that won't take very long at all, because I don't have a whole lot of that. You already know that Chaparral High School graduates, and this class in particular, are some of the best and brightest in the state, and that having a diploma from Chaparral really does mean something. Whether it's those of you who kept a 5.0 all 4 years, or if you barely squeaked by, you can be proud to call yourselves Class of 2023 Firebirds. Now, you in the stands might be thinking to yourselves, who exactly are these graduates? And I'd be happy to tell you about them because they are awesome. But I'm a math teacher, so I'm going to start with numbers. Pop quiz. Does anyone know if the number 2023 is prime or composite? It's almost prime. It's composite. And its prime factorization is 7 times 17 times 17. which is interesting to me because 7 is a lucky number and you get 3 lucky 7s in your prime factors. And the sum of the digits in 2023 is also 7. So this is a very lucky graduating class. The next number, 50. 50 because this is the 50th anniversary of the opening of Chaparral High School. We've had a few celebrations, but the biggest one you'll see tonight is the fact that all of our graduates are wearing these commemorative medallions that do say 50th anniversary on them. And I want to give a big thank you to CHAPS for funding those for us. Thank you, CHAPS. A few other numbers. 559 is the number of graduates in this year's graduating class. 9 is the number of twins. Best, Bauman, Barrera, Dalby, Hankerson, Marriott, Richards, Shearer, Wasserman. And 1 is the number of triplets with the Bronstein girls. Most of the graduates today were born in 2004, 2005. And here were a few things that were going on at the time that we will remember, but you guys may have learned about in history books. Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans, the London bombings, Disneyland's 50th anniversary, Lance Armstrong won his 7th and final Tour de France, and then he cheated. YouTube was founded in 2005. And Steve Jobs formed that secret team that would develop what would eventually come the first generation iPhone. So a lot's happened since then. We've come a long way. Most notably, this is one of the classes that was heavily impacted by COVID-19. Things got started at the end of your freshman year, I think, around spring break. We had to close schools. And then when you came back to sophomore year, you had to choose between coming back for a half day in person or staying home for enhanced distance learning, and other students were forced throughout the year to go home and learn from home due to contact tracing and being in close contact. But finally, junior year was a little bit back to normal. Mostly, I think we had a mask situation at the beginning, and this year, senior year, was totally clear from COVID. And here you are at the end. I want to show you guys in the audience a little bit more about who these students are and where they come from. So I'm going to announce some groups, and if you fit in that group, just stand for a couple seconds and sit back down. We'll go through them pretty fast and hold your applause until the end. So if you have ever been a Stugo member, please stand. Yeah. And the current officers are all seated at the front row or second row, and they are also wearing gold stoles. Stand up if you've ever been a member of a club at Chaparral. Any member of a club? Yeah. Stand up if you've ever took an AP class. Yeah. Stand up if you've ever, well, you guys can sit down, and then stand up if you ever took a dual enrollment class. Heck yeah. Okay, you guys can sit. This is the active part of the ceremony. Stand up if you're graduating with a GPA, a weighted GPA of at least 4.0. Wow. Thank you. You guys can sit. Stand up. Stand up if you've worked a job while you've been in high school. Yeah. Thank you. Go ahead and stand up if you live outside of Chaparral's boundary, if Chaparral's not your home school. So these are students who have chosen Chaparral, hopefully because of its reputation for academics or sports or performing arts or something like that, and have open enrolled at Chaparral. We enjoy a very high percentage of open enrollment, and that allows us to keep offering the variety of programs that we have. Stand up if you've ever played a sport for Chaparral. Oh yeah. Thank you. Stand up if you've ever been in the band, orchestra, dance, choir, or theater. Yeah. And a few fun ones. Stand up if you ever parked on campus without a permit. We're coming for the juniors. Stand up if you ever came late to school but had time to stop at Starbucks or Dutch Bros. Yeah, there you are. Coming in late, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, nothing for me. And stand up if you ever successfully had food delivered to school. Okay, so we're going to snapshot that and share it with our security team. Just a few more. Stand up if you went to Cherokee. Okay, so these are feeder schools. You can sit down. Go ahead and stand up if you went to Cochise. Yeah, thank you. Stand up if you went to Sequoia. Nice. Stand up if you went to Copper Ridge. Yep. And stand up if you went to Cocopah. Awesome. Okay, so that's it for the active part. But this is just an example of what our students have done while they're in high school. A lot of students have done a lot of things, and a lot of students stood up several times during that. So great job to you guys. The next thing I want to do is recognize the accomplishments, and I apologize. There's so many accomplishments of the class of 2023 that I can't possibly list them all. So these will be a few highlights. For athletics, we had a first place finisher in girls track and field triple jump. We had a second place finisher in the boys high jump. Girls soccer won another state championship. Boys and girls swim and dive also won state championships, and for girls that was 9 state championships in a row. We have seniors who have signed to play their sport at ASU, Florida, Alabama, Stanford, and Harvard, just to name a few. In choir, led by a great group of seniors, including one who qualified for the All-State Choir Festival, the group performed at St. David's Cathedral in New York this year. Marching band placed second at the Las Vegas Regional and marched in the Parada del Sol. Concert band received an excellent with recognition rating at the State Concert Festival. We had one member qualifying for All-State Honor Band and another one qualify for All-State Jazz Band. In orchestra, we had excellent ratings at the AEMA Festival. Theater department put on 3 shows this year: Dracula, A Monster Calls, and Into the Woods. I hope you had a chance to get out and see at least one of those. But at the ASU High School Musical Theater Awards, they were finalists for 3 different acting awards and 2 different tech awards. FBLA, which is the Future Business Leaders of America, I believe it was the first year for that team, and they scored 4th place in the state out of over 100 teams. In the arts, we had first place students in several competitions. We have 1 senior photo student with a scholarship to U of A, and we have 30 students who submitted advanced placement portfolios for visual art. Robotics won a bid to compete at the World Championship in Texas. Our graduates have been accepted to over 100 different colleges and universities, including Brown, Caltech, Dartmouth, Harvard, MIT, University of Chicago, University of Pennsylvania, and of course, Arizona State University. Our students have been offered over $36 million in scholarships for academics, athletics, or extracurricular activities. The median GPA is 3.62. We've had hundreds of students take AP exams. We have 7 students graduating tonight with a perfect 5.0 academic GPA. We have 2 National Merit finalists, 7 National Merit Commended Scholars, 1 National Merit Hispanic Scholar, 3 Rotary Scholarship winners, 4 AP Capstone candidates, 27 Fine Arts Seals, 18 Seals of Biliteracy, 1 perfect ACT score. We have 34 students in the top 5% Those students are all seated in the first row of each side, and they are wearing gold stoles tonight. We have NHS students wearing gold cords, and we have students with CTE distinction wearing black cords tonight. We also have 7 students who have committed to serving our country in the armed forces. So we have 1 appointee to the U.S. Coast Guard Academy, 1 appointee to the United States Naval Academy, 1 Navy ROTC scholarship worth over $200,000, and then I believe another 4 students who are going to be enlisting in either the Army or Marines. Will those 7 students please stand up and be recognized? Thank you. So as I said before, there are many other team and individual awards I could list, but suffice it to say that the class of 2023 is an impressive class. Please give the class a round of applause. They say it takes a village to raise a child, and that's really true. Your friends, family, teachers, counselors, coaches, and many other people have helped you along the way. And when things settle down tonight, tomorrow, or next week, please take a moment to look those people in the eye and say thank you to them. The last sort of recognition that I want to give tonight is related to our Chaparral core values. You may or may not know that last year our students and staff went through a process of redefining our vision, mission, and values. Along with that, we came up with 4 core values. They start with the letters C, H, A, and P for CHAP. So, seniors, C stands for compassion. H stands for honesty. A stands for agility. And P stands for perseverance. So, originally, my goal for tonight was to recognize 4 individual students who have embodied each of the core values during their time at Chaparral. But the more I thought about it, the more I kept coming back to one situation that, for me, convinced me that Chaparral is a great school with great people, and it's the place that I want to be for a long time. So what's that situation? In August of 2021, the start of your junior year, most of you are probably thinking about school, friends, jobs, family, maybe even college applications, all those things that you should have been thinking about. But halfway across the world, allied countries were pulling out of Afghanistan after being there for about 20 years. I won't get into all the details, but you probably remember seeing images of the masses of people at the airport trying to get out. And who would have known that about 6 months later, SUSD and Chaparral in particular would be affected by these events that were occurring literally thousands of miles away. Well, in January, we got word from district leaders that a number of families would be placed in temporary housing just feet from our campus. And my first thought after hearing about this was, oh my gosh, what a great opportunity that we have to serve these families at Chaparral. It was a Herculean effort, but we managed to find a way to meet, welcome, encourage, and support dozens of families as they transition to life in America. That includes the feeder school principals that you see here tonight, along with many others. When I think about those events, the first thing that comes to my mind is the compassion I saw in so many groups. We had student ambassadors meeting students to show them around campus and eat lunch with them. We had teachers going above and beyond to make students feel welcome and safe. We had students, parents, and community members donating time, clothes, furniture, gift cards, and literally whatever else was needed. We also had students and members of the community volunteer their time to serve as interpreters. The compassion that I saw a year and a half ago is something that really brought our school community together. The other thing I saw during that whole process was agility. In ways I hadn't imagined before, staff members willingly adapted to the needs of our new students. Teachers, guidance counselors, lunch ladies, the bookstore, and many others made exceptions and learned how to use Google Translate, basically whatever it took to support our Afghan students. Our last value that I want to talk about is perseverance. And although there are many Examples of perseverance within the class of 2023, there's one example in particular that I wanted to point out. Bushra Arabzada, one of our graduates tonight, is a refugee from Afghanistan who has been at Chaparral since February of 2022. Her story is one full of heartbreak, loss, resilience, incredible will, and determination. During the Taliban's return to power in Afghanistan, Bushra and her family attempted to flee the country. The day she and her family attempted to flee and get on the plane, it was chaos, as you might recall from the news stories, masses at the airport. Bushra spent 4 days at the airport gate without food, waiting to get in the airport. Separated from her family, Bushra and only one other family member made it through the gate and were able to board with 600 other people one of those giant Air Force cargo planes. They were transported to Qatar, and then Germany, then Washington, D.C., and a camp in Wisconsin, before finally being sent to Arizona, right down the street from Chaparral High School. With only the clothes on her back, without knowing where she would end up, and without any family to help her out, Bushra persevered to make the best of her circumstances. None of us can really imagine the struggle she's gone through, let alone the life of a female in Afghanistan. From fleeing the only home she's ever known to being dropped off almost alone in America, she has experienced more in her short life than many of us have or ever will. But what I remember most about meeting Bushra for the first time was her smile and her curiosity. Even though her English was very limited, it was clear to me that she was determined to make the best of her situation, adapt to her new circumstances. She was perseverance personified. During the last year and a half, Bushra has taken a full load of classes, all in English. She's worked over 30 hours a week, all while trying to navigate government bureaucracy, figuring out how to make rent, pay bills, trying to gain admission to college, not to mention trying to adapt to an entirely different culture and language. The struggle's not over yet. There's still issues to solve, decisions to make, but that's not stopping Bushra from dreaming of becoming a nurse or a doctor one day. And I'm proud to share with all of you that she's been admitted to ASU and will be attending there in the fall. I was talking to Bushra the other day, and I asked her if she wanted me to share anything with you. She said she wanted to say thank you, but that thank you was too simple. She explained that to her, Chaparral was more than just a school. It's like a home, a place where she feels unconditional support. I couldn't have said it better myself. My hope in telling you this story is that you always persevere and are always inspired to live our core values. Bushra, would you please stand up? Thank you. And now for the wisdom part, which I told you would be short. The main message, no matter what you're feeling tonight, whether you've got it all planned out or have no idea what you're going to do next year, and whether you got into your dream school or got your dreams crushed and had to choose your backup school or the backup to the backup school, it's going to be okay. In fact, it's going to be better than okay. All you have to do is put our core values into action. In everything, have compassion for those around you. You never know what someone else might be going through or how one nice word from you or a hug can change everything. Be honest with yourselves and others. Don't just avoid cheating or plagiarizing, but be honest with yourself in school about what you understand. And be honest with yourself about not compromising your own core values. Remember that sometimes you'll need to be agile, adapting to changing situations, demands, and opportunities. And finally, persevere. As you get older, you'll encounter new or more complex situations, and you won't always know what to do. You might even fail at something, or many things. But a wise man once said that growth is the result of productive struggle. And a wise woman once said, just keep swimming. Don't tell the juniors, but Mr. Lower, Mr. Bagley, Mrs. Bird, and Mrs. Hardy would all agree with me in saying that this senior class is the best in anyone's recent memory. And for more reasons than I can list tonight, I have no doubt that the class of 2023 will go down as one of the best ever. Congratulations, class of 2023. All of us wish you the very best. And now, I would like to invite the graduates to come forward. Will the first row please stand and head towards the camera at the other end, and then you'll proceed up the ramp.
Haley Michelle Beard.
Caitlin Ann Boffman. Eli Spencer Binder.
Elena Isabella Butcher.
Peyton Campbell.
Katrina Yun Hua Chin.
Anna Isabella Dragomir.
Myra Sophie Duncan.
Natalie Jean Franson.
Freddie William Collins Gearing.
Anjali Gujathi.
Sarah Holligan.
Renee Carolyn Shu.
Chloe Milan Kistner.
Ali Joan Levine.
Slava Lee.
Maya Elizabeth Chupan Meyer.
Catherine Marie McDaniel.
Anthony Brandon Mung.
Marco Charles Montemore.
Brenna Kochakar Fisher Pye.
Sophia Nicole Peterson.
Ashley Lynn Richards.
Lauren Elizabeth Richards.
Nicholas Henri Daniel Schmidt.
Arjun Sakar.
Truett Brielle Schultz.
Emmy Rebecca Trieger.
Blair Warner.
Chloe Wendling.
Jessica F. Yang.
Jackson David Babione.
Jackson Carey Kirkpatrick.
Salar Aziz.
Molly Bryn Rich.
Casey Anna Atkinson.
Daniela Macrina Vogel.
Brooks Emmett Armstrong.
Morgan Brooke Cohen.
Dmitry Anfarov.
Ella Laura Sagan Eastman.
Sammy May.
Charlotte Christina Ambrosia.
Sammy Mae Fisher.
Corey Kimberly Shearer.
Vanessa Michelle Alberti.
Corey Kimberly Shearer.
Tasneem Maya Hakad.
Autria Emma Ashtiani.
Alexa Joe Aiello.
Kyla Elaine Altman.
Stephen Remington Adelman.
Hadley Grace Ames.
Eva Victoria Acker.
Cameron Young Ra Ahern.
Samantha Lauren Potter.
Alina Azar.
Bradley Daniel Lewin.
Austin R. Albers.
Kennedy Lee Hankerson.
Bushra Arab Zada.
Nicholas Michael Gallagher Perez.
Andre Babick.
Faith Maureen Bagshaw.
Sean Michael Aiken.
Kyla L. Baldwin.
Jad Bahu.
Justin Anders Barrere.
Branson James Bailey.
Tyler Joseph Bartholomew.
Adrian Einar Barrere.
Gabby Gianna Bartolotta.
Ella Lee Berry.
Jacob Takashi Bates.
Samuel Edward Bartolini.
Mark Russell Bauman.
Savannah Nicole Bassett.
Robert Andrew Beck III.
Joseph Alexander Bauman.
Cooper Henry Beckstead.
Luke Tom Beaumont.
Sarah Tatiana Bell.
Avery Nicole Beckman.
Paloma Benavidez.
Hannah Mae Bell.
Madison J. Bengston.
Sarah J. Benko.
Brooke Berbecco.
Charles Julian Benson.
Jaden Hart Berman.
Jacqueline Mara Berkowitz.
Andrew Robert Best.
Alexander Daniel Best.
Sophia Annalie Brown.
Andrew Scott Bibb.
No Elani Gay Aloha Pau Ole Buchkowski.
Colin Joseph Blank.
Diego Bonia.
Kelly Grace Calloway.
Diego Bonias.
Tasha Trinity Brackman.
Meadow Lynn Biscotti.
Natasha Trinity Bracken.
Bryce Michael Briggs.
Aaron Paul Brillantes.
Maxwell Benjamin Bond.
Noah Oliver Brooks.
Brooks Sebastian Brown.
Jasper John Brown.
Keenan Kenneth Bond.
Mackenzie Christine Brummett.
Griffin Peter Bach.
Reese Buchanan.
Jesse Adonis Brousseau.
Rachel Catherine Burke.
Jacob Henry Carter.
Hannah Samantha Butler Burke.
Rolly Sellen.
Reese Martin Cardella.
Michaela Page Carlson.
Ethan James Carrico.
Isabel Shea Catalano.
Marissa Castilla.
Audrey Caroline Burnside.
Alien Coutois.
Elizabeth Ann Brinkman.
Like Randy.
Cooper Jackson Kofer.
Brooke Lynn Chappell.
Sumed Ching
Thomas J. Chermak.
Sumed Singh Chandy.
Barbara.
Aiden Edward Chippendall.
Barbro Checkett.
Chirazo.
McKenna Alyssa Claycamp.
Drew Michael Chirazo.
Pierce Chapman Cohen.
Avery Elizabeth Clanton.
John Patrick Collins.
Allison Lynn Coleman.
Bryson John Conrad.
Ava Rebecca Comer.
Colin Patrick Cosgrove.
Parker James Cornelius.
Andrew William Corder.
Rolanda Coda.
Macy Elizabeth Cribbins.
Taylor Elizabeth Courtney.
Eric Cruz Figueroa.
Maxwell Michael Crosby.
Braden James Cusano.
Connor Parsons Curran.
Chapiga.
Tess Jordan Dalby.
Emily K. Chapiga.
Connor Dossinger.
Tristan Jensen Dalby.
Georgina Geary.
Luke Noel DeLacy.
Georgina Geary Davis.
Annalise Ruth Dedmore.
Jillian Alexandra Decker.
Emma Madison Dombrowski.
Sophie M. DeMarsh.
Ruben Dirksen.
Evan Daniel Diaz.
Juliana Alexia Diego.
Natalie Ann Delandry.
Maximilian Adonis Dimitruk.
Kiara Camille Dittman.
Nicholas William Dorflin.
Dana Dorward.
Emily Grace Duenas.
Jada Lynn Durbin.
Alexis Grace Deercup.
Lauren Elizabeth Eves.
John Weston Eby.
Garrett McCain Eddy.
Simona Kalealani Eid.
Elaine Marie Edwards.
Nolan Scott Edwards.
Danielle Rachel Elazar.
Carter Noel Ellis.
Emmeline Rose Ellison.
Sophie Joy Engel.
Madison Rose Elsasser.
Sophie Joy Engel.
Jack Marshall Epley.
Essery.
Bradley Kent Essery.
Cody Estes.
Alexander Christian Evans.
Caden Michael Ewald.
Tyler Daniel Farley.
Feitlinger.
Molly Laura Fay.
Lexi Feitlinger.
Hope Melissa Fellner.
Sophia Katrina Ferrazzani.
Joshua A. Fernandez.
Zoe Evelyn Firabend.
Fleischer.
Reagan Lauren Fitzpatrick.
Miles Henry Fleischer.
Sage Marie Fletcher.
Tatum Janae Folkstead.
Floyd David Fortuin III.
Mackenzie Ray Fowler.
Frazier.
Luke James Franz.
Adam Jonathan Frazier.
Mia Grace Fretz.
Drew Evan Friedland.
Diamond.
Craig Brenner Frindell.
Madison Diamond Fuller.
Leah.
Ava Jean Fuse.
Isabel Leah Gamble.
Honesty Garcia.
Christopher Antonio Garcia Ochoa.
Kieran.
Chase Arthur Godero.
Kieran Podrick Garrity.
Kieran Podrick Garrity.
Jackson Walker Garish.
Gavin Jeffrey Gawiniger.
Elaine Giddings.
Andrew Evan Giaramita.
Mackenzie Elaine Giddings.
Ellie Goddess.
Eliana Nicole Glassman.
Ellie Goddess.
What?
Caitlin Goldie.
Trev.
Tatum Gomez Trev.
Jeffrey Nathaniel Gonzalez.
Nicole Gonzalez.
Goran.
Cooper Goodwin.
Carter Michael Gorin.
Summer Gorman.
Matthew David Green.
Griffey.
Anna Francis Gregg.
Colin Thomas Griffey.
Rome.
Emily Victoria Griffin.
Jack Fletcher Gromes.
Elijah Hirsch.
Gabrielle Emma Grossman.
Elijah Hirsch Gruber.
Guderian.
Eva Marie Grutzmacher.
Travis Bradley Guderian.
Brandon Kenneth Gulbis.
Grant Timothy Goldberg.
Maggie May Gulvin.
Zachary S. Haas.
Lily Elizabeth Hackbarth.
Sarah Nicole Hackney.
Brienne Reese Hayde.
Alan Jonathan Hall.
Victoria Lynn Hall.
Finn J. Halmakangas.
Wyatt Reneker Halverson.
Ibrahim Hanif.
Jennifer Ann Hankerson.
Alex James Hankins.
Alexandra Lynn Hannon.
Tyler William Hansen.
Gavin Patrick Hargis.
Maximo Maldonado Harris.
Jackson Alexander Hartz.
Ethan Porter Haas.
Nolan Hazlett.
Jonathan Troy Hurd.
Mackenzie Maureen McDermott Hegel.
Trennan Heidemann.
Jack Benjamin Himes.
Branson Brian Henselman.
Thomas Michael Hernandez.
Tanner Joseph Hertz.
Francesca Sky Hillis.
Ryan Matthew Himes.
Mi Diem Hong.
Olivia Rose Hoflick.
Elise.
Sydney Taylor Hofer.
Quinn Elise Holden.
George Michael Hostel III.
Zachary Curtis House.
Walter Hummel.
Jack Evan Hunter.
James Alexander Edward Hurry.
Anthony Hyde.
Bailey Page Iannone.
Canon Ianaga.
Michael Thomas Isles Cremieux.
Allison Patricia Irwin.
Last name is
Jordan Isabella Isaac.
Jessica Nadine Isbell.
Hussein Abdul Jabbar.
Sebastian Artur Jablonski.
Iman S. Jafari.
good luck.
Abhishek Prashant Jaiswell.
Kyle Jantz.
Timio Lawan Corantin Jawin.
Jacques Genot.
Alisa Jha.
Nicholas V. Girov.
Catherine Jones.
Alex Cole Juka.
Cyrus John Juby.
Paul Jason Cadavy.
Cody Edward Judge.
Mackenzie, Caitlin Mackenzie.
Ian Robert Cashel.
Caitlin Mackenzie Karcher.
Brett Lewis Katz.
Nathan R. Catan.
Lauren Jacqueline Kavanaugh.
Couts. Couts.
Grace Marie Couts.
Nadia Kazi.
David Michael Kay.
Lainey Kenley.
Connor William Kelly.
Grace Ann Cattell.
Ronco Kessick.
Phoebe Emma Keelan.
Cole James Kitchler.
Liam Kirk. Holly Ann Willoughby Klein.
Soraya Amara Tevi Kim.
Layla Abrielle Knighton.
Aaron Marshall Klein.
Klingenberg.
Amit Kola.
Sarah Ann Klingenberg.
Gabrielle K.
Alexander Michael Koss.
Gabrielle K. Kopel.
Kaya
Nandini Kumari.
Kotagiri.
Kaya Kotagiri.
Elizabeth Sue Lang.
Maya Lillian Lane.
Cameron William Leach.
Aiden Thomas Lawson.
Leahy.
Nathaniel Ryan Leahy.
Dylan Barry Leahy.
Thomas Brian Lee.
Christopher Martinez Lee.
Elite.
John Leidy.
Rachel Jane Leet.
Rise.
Maddox Grace Leonhard Perry.
Rise Kiku Thomas Lennox.
Her name.
Tucker Christian Leva.
Braden James Lewis.
Jaden.
Blake Carlton Liddell.
Jaden Singleton Lee.
Samantha Legay.
Ethan Lise.
William Ethan Lise.
Carson Jeffrey Little.
Abigail Elizabeth Lindsay.
Luke Robert Loftus. Maxwell Carter Lowry.
Grace Ann Jeong Locklear.
Brennan Michael Luce.
Ryan Hunter Long.
Campbell Elliott Lustig.
Sage Lowry.
Jenna Sage Lowy.
Frank Anthony Manna.
Ludic.
Spencer Dylan Ludick.
Carlotta Mendez Garcia.
Connor Gregory McLean.
Maldonado.
Austin. Austin Kenneth Merritt.
Joel Maldonado Jr.
Jaden Marquez.
Olivia Michelle Marriott.
Maya Jaden Marchese.
Mackenzie Christine Mayer.
Dylan Stewart Marks.
Marriott.
Sadie Darlene Marez.
Jonathan David Marriott.
Brianna Nicole Mickelson.
Catherine Nicole Marsh.
Maya Ruth Miller.
Tristan Dwight May.
Mayo.
Ava Jane Martinez.
Colin James Mayo.
Garrigan.
Natalia Sophia Marin.
Jack Garrigan McCarthy.
Avery Rose Maddox.
McIntosh.
Ryan Page McIntosh.
McFall.
Josh Bradley Haldane McKean.
Ryan Wade McFall.
Kiriaki.
Blake Orion Mezek.
Nancy Kiriaki Mellon.
Riley Hudson McGee.
Xanth Christian Mentis.
Pronounced Michelle.
Chase Andrew Medras.
Chloe Michelle.
Michaels.
Max David Mazinter.
Julia Taylor Michaels.
Casey Reese Mitchell.
Bryn Kennedy Miller.
Mila Monska.
Will Nash.
Kendall.
Christian Michael Morrow.
Jason Kendall Montgomery.
Orth. Kyle Orth.
Maxon Christian Mulder.
Kyle Orth.
Chance Austin Murray.
Sarah Abigail Mosharafa.
Roslyn Wynn.
Muhammad Rashid Nufa.
Roslyn Wynn.
Georgia Grace Nash.
Lowe Nolan.
Alexandra Elizabeth Lowe Nolan.
Arshia Nasser.
Mark Molina.
Annabella Neastani.
Nicholas Alexander Muller Vega.
Casey Elaine Nielsen.
Rafi Nefitun.
Pumrafi Nepthitoon.
Ali.
Brooke Marie Nordman.
Ali. What? Ali Jad.
Ali Jad Omace.
Lauren Brielle Nuss.
Olivia Miller.
Trent Andrew O'Day.
Kiara Nanda Perker.
Reese Temple Orison.
Abigail Lynn Ostley.
Abigail Lynn Osterly.
Paul E. Oshislowski.
Sophia Elaine Musto.
George Donald Ostrand Vera.
Mia Novine.
Owing.
Luis Antonio Ozuna.
Logan Owings.
Kevin Skylar Porter.
Kylie Maddie Pace.
Palacios.
Aiden Duarte Paiva.
Helena Palacios.
Claire Marie Palin.
Alexander Vasilios Petsas.
Claire Marie Palin.
Quayne.
Marcelo Adrian Pinzone.
Quayne Stephen Palmer.
Jackson Gerald Pepler.
Arden Jael Parsons.
Addison.
Mia Joy Pavlik.
Kellen David Pattison.
Haley Grace Pixley.
Landon Nicholas Penny.
Emily Parati.
Ella Podolsky.
Emily Parati.
Gabriella Sue Peterson.
Kason John Peterson.
All right, Isaac. Kino.
Ashlyn Bailey Passarello.
Isaac Pino.
Jaden Palace.
Sure. Okay. Scout London Pittenger.
Hudson Michael Palethorpe.
Scout London Pittenger.
Lanier.
Logan Thomas Price.
Austin Lanier Plunkett.
Isabella Quinn.
Asher Clinton Poole.
Alessandro Rafa.
Riley Kenneth Preston.
Tanner Ramsey.
Willem Van Price.
Matisse Willem Van Price.
Andre Allen Restrelli.
Tyler Ray.
Isabella Caitlin Reese.
Madeline Marie Rodden.
Ransom.
Lucy Kaylin Reinhardt.
Olivia Grace Ransom.
Lenara.
Persephone Loren Reyes.
Lenara Rawlings.
Arden Kathleen Ricotta.
Miles Wright.
Renfro.
Emily Maria Reiser.
Zachary Noah Renfro.
Okay.
Margot Rock.
Brea Grace Richards.
Ryan Alexander Rotondo.
Bonnie Rock.
Brenna Grace Rowland.
Reagan Catherine Ross.
Ava.
Joshua David Ryan.
Ava Catherine Rowe.
Alexis Ruval.
Luca Ryan.
Alexis Ruvalcaba.
Theodora Ann Sackos.
Kennedy Soleil Ryan.
Logan James Syke.
Sabato.
Vincent Christian Sabato.
Liam.
Sarah Grace Salem.
Liam Saphir.
Konstantin Anastasios Samartzis.
Andre Lauren Salcido.
Bayor Samala.
Persia Roxana Saram.
Veronica Bayor Samala.
Natalie K. Scherzer.
Caden Grace Sandstead.
Aiden Warren Schupbach.
Easton William Scher.
Benjamin Aiden Selden.
Max Nathaniel Schimmel.
Richard James Seminoff III.
Sharada.
Catherine Jane Sharada.
Vivek Shankar Shanavas.
Faith Aurora Seacrest.
Sember.
Tyler Sheets.
Kenzie Nicole Sember.
Griffin John Short.
Schaefer Newberry.
Hayden D. Schaefer Newberry.
First name Milo.
Leah Elizabeth Silverman.
Milo Henry Shaw.
There you go.
Nadia Catherine Slavacek.
Connor Michael Sherman.
Michael Nazaire Smith.
Axel Lucas Seekman.
Ryder David Smith.
Arian Singh.
Aiden Elon Solomon.
Noah August Slepian.
Jake Spelger.
Holly Brooke Small.
Sophia Olympia Stieber.
Nora Rose Smith.
Riley Joseph Stiller.
Alex Nicole Sobel.
Lauren Suru.
Max William Springfield.
Nico Tanaka.
Nakai Asaya Stewart.
Ryan Tyler Thomas.
Bryce Tyler Stratton.
Savannah Todd.
Catherine Alice Shorts.
Nicholas Scott Lawson Tuft.
Evelyn Meredith Teasdale.
Alexa Louisa Timque.
Chelsea Elizabeth Tenney.
Jaden L. Uribe.
Lauren Marie Tosi.
Brielle Valenzuela.
Hillary Grace Tucker.
Miles Cameron Vanden Heuvel.
Dashiell A. Turner Bonner.
Okay.
Rachel Walker. Gabriel Walter.
Kira Marie Ulrich Power.
Sophia Ward Mitchell.
Angel Valdespino Martinez.
Nicholas J.
Nicholas J. Van Larhoven.
Bardany.
Marcos Tencipe.
Lauren Vardini. I don't know why I can't say that.
Jake Ryan Waring.
Alexander Ethan Wallace.
Kayla Ann Washburn.
Not me. Lucas Allen Worth.
Sana Jean Wasserman.
Wasserman.
Cole Jared Wasserman.
August.
Timothy Andrew Warenen.
Lance August Watson.
Tristan Gabriel Wethy.
Jacob Mason Wernick.
Maggie for first name.
Shelby Ray White.
Maggie K. White.
Brooke Williams.
Sloan.
Sloan Olivia Wickelman.
Quinn Sterling Wilson.
Gavin Matthew Williams.
Macy Dylan Walheim.
Maisie Rain Wynn.
Emma Lee Wood.
Dylan Joseph Wong.
Sandy Rose Woodward.
Avery Ann Wartendike.
Zandy Rose Woodward.
Yuli Yaron.
Wren.
Sophie M. Wren.
Hadassah Lorraine.
Piper Amelia Zoll.
Hadassah Lorena Yosef.
Sahanja John.
Dimitrios Zistachis.
Zehan John.
Oh, Juliana Rose.
Juliana Rose Zeiton.
Yes, girl.
Sit, I believe.
Right here.
What
Almost
an
there.
extraordinary
Almost there.
view of the class of 2023, a class that is very dear to my heart. By the authority of the powers delegated to me by the Arizona State Board of Education and the local Scottsdale Unified School District Governing Board, I accept these members of the 2023 graduating class of Chaparral High School as having met the requirements for graduation and hereby confer upon them their diplomas. Listen closely, class of 2023. Your last directions as a high school student. It is now time to move your tassel from right to left. Very well done. Congratulations, graduating class of 2023 Firebirds.